Good evening, Eleni Roussos with ABC News. One of Australia's longest and heavily fought land claims on the Cox Peninsula across Darwin Harbour has been resolved after 37 years. The Northern Territory Government has signed off on a fishing compensation package for the Kenby land claim, the last step that was holding up its completion.
This is one of the most long-awaited moments in the history of Aboriginal land rights.
It is in fact a momentous day because the Kenby land claim has hovered over this landscape like a dark cloud for far too long.
It's brought back memories of them fighting for this land for so long, trying to keep our ancestors strong, but you know, they was fighting so hard for this land.
A fight this long is fraught with emotion.
It's time for reflection too, as we remember all those who are no longer with us. Many people who never got to see their rights realised.
The last hurdle to settle this process involved negotiating a settlement between the Northern Territory Government and the recognised traditional owners over fishing in the claim's intertidal zone.
All Territorians have access to fishing and camping opportunities.
The settlement package also includes, among other things, the grant of a development lot in the East Arm Darwin Business Park and the first right of refusal to development of Farrer West, which the government says is a future residential area. But the Northern Land Council says although the traditional owners were happy with the settlement, other families who weren't recognised as custodians were not.
I do acknowledge that the settlement does not have the support of all Larrakia families. Their misgivings have focused mainly on the Land Commissioner's findings as to who are the traditional owners, and that matter has been a source of great disputation among some of the Larrakia families, even to this day.
The Minister for Indigenous Affairs will hand back the land in a cultural ceremony, which is expected before the federal election, so both governments can lay claim.
The Kenby land claim has been described as one of the most complex in the history of the Territory. Avani Dias looks back on what it took to get here.
The Kenby land claim has been one of the most divisive in Australian history, with about 2,000 Larrakia people in several family groups wanting access to the more than 65,000 hectares of land. The land claim was first lodged in March 1979 and has since bounced between Aboriginal Land Commissioners, the High Court and the Federal Court via several appeals. To win the land claim, the group had to prove its traditional relationship to the land, known as spiritual responsibility. The first land claim failed in 1991 because the judge ruled only one person was recognised as a traditional owner under the Land Rights Act. In 2000, the Northern Land Council was able to get the claim approved by only recognising 6 traditional owners descended from one ancestor. In 2011, the Commonwealth, Northern Territory Government and NLC signed initial agreements that would pave the way for a handback. Last year, the federal government paid $32 million to clean up asbestos and other chemicals from the land. The last hurdle was for the government and NLC to negotiate a compensation package, allowing some of the land to be developed for financial gain, while keeping it open for recreational and commercial fishing. Today, the offer has been officially accepted, finalising the Kenby land claim, a milestone in the history of Aboriginal land rights in Australia.